Hello everyone, this is Ryan here. It is June the 25th, 2026. Yeah, it's this beautiful day. I just dipped my feet in water there and probably put some cold water in my face. It's nice. This is Okanagan Lake here. So I'm at Rhodey Beach Park in West Kelowna here. I'm drying my face off a little bit here. So last day for all you, all the elementary school students. It's the last day of school. Kindergarten students, you guys are graduating. That's awesome. And anybody from grade 5 is graduating to middle school. Congratulations! Congratulations! That's awesome. Okay, so speaking of summer break, yeah, lots to do. Okay, unfortunately in West Kelowna here, there's a park. There's a fire at Kelowna Park. So the park is closed for, I don't know, for a long time. I don't know how long that park would be closed. But there's other beaches in West Kelowna. You got Gutley Bay, you got Goats Peak, you got Shan Lake, Smith Creek, you got Rose Valley, you got Goats Peak as well, Goats Peak Regional Park. You got Gutley Bay, Gutley Nut Farm, Gutley Harris Park. So let's do West Kelowna. You don't need to go to Kelowna Regional Park. That park will be closed for a long time, guys. I don't know when that park will be open. God knows how long. It depends on how much rain and if the fire is completely out, if there's no more flare-ups. There's a lot of flare-ups in that park because all the what is I gonna say? The fire's been burning deep underground, so the fire's just sparking back up. But don't worry, guys. Firefighters are there. They're monitoring the situation, and if things get out of control, then they'll evacuate people out of Castle Loma. Lakeview Heights, so don't go to Castle Loma right now, guys. I would stay out of the area, just FYI, because look how dry this is, guys. I'll show you for example. This is very dry. Look at the hillside here. This is Boucher Road here. So it's very, very dry. We're supposed to get rain, I think, like on the weekend, but not very much. So I really don't recommend you guys going to Kelowna Regional Park right now because the flare-ups and the fire still it's burning. They got it under control, yes, but the fire could still, it could still spread to homes and stuff like that. The park is right below Lakeview Heights, guys, so just FYI, you might see my face a little bit wet. I did put my head in the water. Yeah, it's starting to cool off there. Yeah, so don't go. That park is closed right now for the foreseeable future, which I don't know when the park will be open. But prayers to the firefighters, prayers to the rain gods that we need the rain badly. We need the rain badly. We don't need a little bit of rain. We need a lot of rain. Because Okanagan Valley here, guys, is a semi-desert climate. So it's basically like a desert in the summertime. So basically, we got hot, dry weather. So over there, guys, 2003, that was sparked in Armada. There was a lightning strike that sparked the wildfire, and the winds blew it right into Kelowna. And I live in Rutland, and I have a few of my neighbors was telling me about that. They had to get evacuated out of Rutland. The embers were coming toward Rutland, and everybody in Rutland there had to evacuate. That's back in 2003. I was like 5 years old when the fire was burning. I was living in town here, up on the hill, up in Westmead Center, and I could see the fire burn 2003, and that was really, really interesting to see it from the west side lake here. The fire burning, it was crazy. It was like an inferno. You can see it looked like a lava volcano was happening. It's pretty wild, guys. It's just, we do experience dry, hot summers here, absolutely, and wildfires are a common thing about West and Okanagan Valley for sure. All right, just gonna go for a little walk here, tour around a little bit here. So. The view you get along the Boucher Road here. This is the lake here. So yeah, so mostly just rocky. If you don't like sand, then you can go to this beach here. There's no sandy beach here. Yeah, the stairs that takes you down to the lake. So we're gonna walk along Boucher Road for a little bit. You can see they did the lines here. The yellow and the white lines. I can see they did a good job. Yeah, so I'm going to give my message out to BC Hydro, Forest BC. Okay, so what's happening here, guys, is Forest BC, BC Hydro, Forest BC are, so they're upgrading the substation for We're upgrading the power supply for West Kelowna for the west side here. Reason why for that, because the power supply here is it's terrible. We don't have a backup system here. The power goes off here, there's no backup system. The power just goes off. It's the whole city. Second here, my watch. The entire city of West Kelowna, entire west side here goes up with electricity for hours and hours, guys. So we had a hedge fire here in West Bank here in West Kelowna, on the west side lake here. There's a pole right beside the hedge bush. My mom lives like a block away, guys. So the fire. Okay, so the pole like that, but the transformer. I'll show you. See those transformers right there, guys, on Boucher Road here? That's the transformers that's on the Okanaganvalley Road and Dobbin Road. There's this like big, huge overhead power lines, and it's like these lines here. These lines here are all high voltage, and it was a transformers like that. I guess a power surge or something like that, and it's like little sparks from the transformers. It just blew up, and then it hit like dry cedar bush, and started the whole thing on fire. Now there's a gas station nearby in West Bank Center. There's a gas station. You got Chevron. You have Scotia Bank down the road as well. You have the West Bank Exchange, which is the exchange for downtown West Bank. You go the bus down through here, any bus you want to, and then also my mom lives like a block away. She lives like down Ingham Road. That fire would have, if the firefighters knocked the fire down within like 10 minutes. I'm very thankful on that, very grateful. The firefighters knocked that fire down quick. It was without them, the fire would have destroyed everything in West Bank. I'm not joking. Even here too, the fire would have came down here. The embers would have sparked. It sparked embers down Boucher Road. I used to live on Boucher Road, and that would probably freak me out. Like, if the fire spread, further down the road, down the road to my mom's place, like on her street, Ingham Road, she would have to flee West Bank very quick. It would not be very long. She had to get out of West Bank. The winds were already blowing, pushing the fire toward West Bank Exchange and the bank. So the bank, okay, got interior savings here, and then they got up the hill, and then they have Beam Credit Unit, which is it's basically like invest money and stuff like that. If you're into investing, into marketing, it's Beam Credit Unit. It's like a new company anyway. So yeah, that's what happened. So the fire was spreading just close to that. Very unfortunate, but I want to say thanks to the firefighters, BC Hydro. So what was happening, guys, is the firefighters had to wait for it to be safe for BC Hydro to say it's okay for them to douse the flames, because one of those transformers sparked the fire. Because what was happening, the pole was going to come right down, could crash right down, and lines like these could come right down as well. There's like live power going through these power lines, and so the West Kelowna Fire Department, they had to wait till like it's absolutely safe to like douse the flames, because you never know, guys. The pole could have came down on top of the road, and the lines could have came down as well. With power still going through those lines, it is very dangerous. Like these lines right here. I'm talking about the high voltage lines that are going through along Boucher Road here. Now, one of these lines came down too. This was spark a fire too. I'm not joking. So I'm gonna give my message up to BC Hydro for BC. When you guys upgrade the substation for the west side here, you guys need to put the lines on the ground. I don't want to see the new transmission lines going through West Kelowna here. None of the businesses here, like the Alpine helicopters, they don't want the new transmission lines going through here. Absolutely not. I mean, we'll see what happens here, guys. But City of Kelowna does not want Forest BC doing overhead lines either to the west side, and also City of West Kelowna too. That's also the same thing. Westman First Nations are also saying the same thing. I'm saying the same thing. I live in Kelowna. I've been a long-time resident over here. I lived on the west side here 22 years ago. And for me, I'd rather see the lines underground. So my message out to you, all to you guys, BC Hydro Force BC. I appreciate what you guys are doing. We do need a backup power, yes. There's other ways you guys can do it. Is you guys can maybe, I'm just gonna say, if we put more solar panels here, rather than putting overhead lines through here. That's my theory. But guys do whatever you want. But I'd rather have the lines underground. That's my theory. because I've been a long time resident here, very passionate about West Kelowna. I don't want to see the place go up in flames because of private headlines. What happened in West Bank Center, that should be a lesson that you guys need to learn, is put the lines on the ground. You know, I mean, I understand some old homes need overhead lines. Yes, I understand that. I understand it costs a lot of money to put the line on the ground. But it would be really nice if you guys could do that. It would be really nice, you know. Because please listen to the residents here of West Kelowna, the west side here, you know, I bet, and Kelowna too. They want the lines on the ground. So do it. So do it what people want you to do. You know, I'm begging you guys, BCIs or Forest BC, is put the lines on the ground, yank the lines out of the lake, and then what my theory is what my thinking is you guys should put the second substation along West Side Road. That's what I'm thinking. It's that you can pull the lines to West Kelowna, but put the second substation right where the old ferry terminal is. That's what I'm thinking. That's my thinking. Because then you have to pull the lines all the way through Shan Lake. There could be a second substation right at West Side Road, right where the old ferry terminal is. That's my thinking. So all you guys from BCIs of Forest BC, you guys are watching, please understand what I'm saying. Is put the lines on the ground. Have a second substation maybe at West Side Road, where the ferry terminal is. That we can put a substation right there. Other than that, don't put the lines to Shan Lake. Absolutely not. I'm letting you guys know is I'm very passionate about the city. I don't want to see go up in flames because of overhead lines like this. You never know. I mean, one of these lines here could come down and crush them down and start fires. You never know. That's why. Alright guys, that's my message to BCI, so we'll see what happens with that. But you guys take care. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And happy summer break to everybody. All you school students out there. How many school students? Happy summer break. Come to West Kelowna. Come visit West Kelowna. Absolutely. And a Cybertruck going by me. You know, by the way, guys, I want to tell you something about the Cybertrucks. They have a huge windshield wiper. They have it's like 4 feet long. They have a big, huge windshield wiper. It's crazy. I don't know how people drive around with these Cybertrucks. I mean, probably got solar panel on the back. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what caused the power surge at the corner of Dobbin and Elliott Road. I don't know. God knows how the transformers blew up. Probably either a bird hit the line, or hit one of those transformers and then cooked himself like a dinner. Or could have been a really like a lot of overload in the transformers, and that probably caused the blow. Another reason too is could be I don't know what out of the reasons why transformers blew up. Probably too much overload on the transformers, maybe. That might cause some issue. Like something like that. If it's overload on the transformers, that could cause an issue. Or maybe old transformers, I don't know. But that's just my thinking, I don't know. But, alright guys, take care. Thank you for watching, like, share, and subscribe. And you guys take care. And, yeah, I hope BCI will get my words out, because I would have to see the lines on the ground and overhead, like we have along BC Road here. It would be kind of nice, because overhead lines are dangerous, you know, it can cause fires, you know. Like what happened on, what I said again, I'll say one more time, Dobbin Road and Elliott Road. You know, like a block away from my mom's place. My mom's place would have been gone if the firefighters did not step in quick. That was amazing. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys so much.